Alright guys and girls, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about a few things I'm sure you will be interested to know about the Maxsym 600i. I made some maintenance a couple of days ago, so I know what are the results of a 6,000 kilometers check, which are good. And I discovered something new about the brakes, and I bought something new which I'm going to install with you. I will get completely embarrassed. This is the first time I am installing such a thing. So I will show you in a while what I'm going to do. It's a beautiful, beautiful day today here. It's beautiful, clean sky, still a bit fresh. So in order to avoid one of the things I told you about recently, namely the fact that the hands are getting cold, I'm going to do something fancy. Yeah, I mean, there are no big news. The Maxsym is behaving extremely well, but yeah, I want to share with you another couple of things. So just stay tuned. All right, thanks. All right, guys and girls, I got my maintenance at 6,000 kilometers plus, and basically the only thing they did is to change the oil and the filter. Nothing else. That's as simple as it is. So now it is on the side stand, and when it is on the center stand, the oil level is spot on between the max and the minimum line. Yeah, I mean, it was an easy one. Really quickly, I think they succeeded to do that in something like 10 minutes. Really easy. No filter, no transmission oil. Was just that. The thing that they did do is, however, to check the brakes. And I have good news and bad news. The brakes are absolutely perfect, in the sense they are not bent. There is nothing wrong with them. So the vibration I feel on the brakes. Oh, thank you very much for the siren. Just a second. So the vibration I feel on the brakes has nothing to do with the discs, because the discs are all right. So yeah, it's yeah, I guess it's one of those things that just belonging to this motorcycle, to the scooter, and too bad. But again, not disturbing at all. I'm perfectly fine with that. The other thing that I did, since I was at it, I bought something new, as I told you, so just stay tuned because I'm going to show you what I did buy. Ta-da! There you go. These are the handlebar muffs of monopole in neoprene from Tucano Urbano. Yeah, Tucano Urbano. So, yeah, I know. I am aware of the fact that muffs are looking terrible, and I'm aware of the fact that this cosmetics of the scooter is going to be almost up by these horrible things. I know all of it, but guys, when you travel 130 kilometers, 2 hours with 5 degrees, and you get your hands frozen, I can tell you I am not going to indulge myself too much in cosmetic considerations. On the other side, don't forget, this is a scooter that can be stopped only by using your hands. I mean, there is no pedal or something you can use. So if your hands are not responsive anymore, it starts to get really tricky, and I do not intend to crash. So the plan is to install these muffs. I think they're called muffs, yeah. So these things that you just put, around the hand grips, and with the idea that you keep your hands warm. And I'm very curious to know if the hand grip heating system is going to work a bit better. So what I'm going to do is, to start with that, I will not make a live video because I'm working alone, so I need my hands to do stuff here. But I will update you slowly but surely about how it is going and what you need and all the stuff I do. This is the first time I install such things on anything, so yeah, I'm gonna make a complete fool myself. I know it already. Okay, don't laugh too hard, eh? Thank you. All right, so here they are. Two, of course, they're thick neoprene material, clearly indicated which size has to go up or down. Let me see if I can get it. That's right, fantastic. So installation should really be not complicated. And you have the second one here. You can't really miss it, I guess. There you go. Yeah, I'm not selling this stuff, guys. I'm not advertising this specific brand. It's just the brand I bought. So I'm just going to go about it. Stay tuned. Okay, and these are the components you need to make sure that the muffs are not coming out of the handlebars. I think I will fit them because I don't trust the fact that this stuff can move around, especially when I drive. They are going above the brake handles, so I need to make sure they are really well fit. Well, I'll go getting about it. Let's see what happens. All right, we start with the most complicated one, which is the left hand. And it's more complicated because it's different from the right hand, I suppose. It has, or maybe not. I'm not sure. Anyway, it has this kind of thing here that is supposed to manage your direction indicators here. So it just goes on top of it, and you slide it in like this. Let's see. I'm working wheel hand, guys. It's not easy. Something like this. So yeah. So yeah, it should be like this, and you have put your hands in it, and you are supposed to. That's right. Great stuff. So if I fix this here, and it looks good, guys. It looks good. The left one looks reasonable. So let's see how it goes with the, oops, fingers, with the right one. And there you go. This is more or less what it looks like. I didn't fix anything yet, but as you can see, you have the something that you can use to to switch on the to start the engine, and this stuff goes on the direction indicators. So yeah, makes sense. Just a preview. It looks like it's pretty horrible, isn't it? I mean, they're looking like shit. But it's either this or getting frozen hands. Guess what I'm guessing? I'm not gonna get frozen hands anymore, and it should be easy enough to deinstall this kind of things when it is time. So let me proceed. Let's see how can I fit that properly with these beautiful things here. I will give you a guided tour about the challenges here. All right. All right. So here's the instruction guide. Both languages, Italian and English. The Tucano Urbano is an Italian brand, so obviously they do their language as first. Okay, so this kind of system is asymmetric. So on the right lever, you need to put a disc which is not on the left, and it is this one. And you have to fit this outside of the muff itself. It has to go like this. All right, whereby on the left hand there is no such disc, and I'm pretty sure this is because of the fact that you want to make sure the gas is remaining free. So okay, so now I need to fit these beautiful things here. All right. So we'll need a key to tighten this kind of stuff and to fix this hand muffs from inside, and then I will need to fit what are they? These kind of things here. Why are they here? Alright, well, this is going to take some study. I suppose they're on the bottom. How strange. Okay, well, never mind. Coming back to you soon. Alright, so I found the right key. Is a small hexa key. I have no idea what number it is, but it is not included in the bag with the rest of the material, so you will need to have one yourself. It's a very small one. No idea what number it is. And you will need it anyway, because otherwise it will be difficult to free this bolt. Right. So I saw on YouTube there is somebody who was doing this by using strips, but I think I will try to do this in this way before. So okay, I just discovered that I was going to fit them in reverse. Fortunately, I noticed that in time. This is the right way they should be fit, and you have on the other side, as you saw before, a clear signal that what is the right way of fitting them. You cannot really miss it, and you recognize it because the strings are going on the upside, not on the downside as I did before. So let's go back to this thing here and let's see how it goes. Okay, so now the disc inside has been fit. I think, there you go, you can see it there. Doesn't need to be super tight, and I think this will do, at least for the time being. It's not super difficult, only the space available to mess around inside the muff with this thing is rather limited, so it's a bit of a patience. I'm going to fit the second one, that baby there. Alright, so this is the final result. I tightened the bolts inside, not too much, but just enough to keep this stuff from sliding away. I fitted this kind of safety strings. I don't think these things will last very long. I'm pretty sure they will fall off quite fast. Let's see if you can see it. This is the disc. This is the counter disc, freewheel, and any side. Let me see. There you go. Any side you can see how the fixing inside works. It's a bit fiddly, but nothing major. It's really okay. And now it's a question of seeing if my gloves fit in. Let's see. Okay, so with one hand only, I will try to let you see how these my winter gloves. They are not huge, but they are definitely winter gloves. Let's see. Forgive me, guys. I'm using the cam with one hand only. Yeah, they fit. They fit all right. And then you put your thumb, and then you are trying to maneuver light indicators. This is gonna be an interesting one, and I strongly doubt I can do anything else with this. I mean, the flash indicator there, the yellow thing, is unreachable having the hands here, so it's just this and nothing else. That's fine. That's fine. And I guess the same will be there. I can switch on the engine like this, and on the left side it will take a bit of practice to reach the klaxon. Let me see. Yeah, in theory I could do that. Don't know if you can see it, guys. I barely reach it. It will be a question of practicing a bit with this kind of things on. These are free. Brakes are free. They are in reach. Yeah, Well, I think it's more or less what is there to do. Now there is one interesting thing about these muffs. If I leave them mounted, I hope they're not getting stolen to start with, and secondly, I'm really curious if there is water coming in, because they're actually getting a bit upwards. It should be more like this, I suppose. They will fill with water, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a good day to try this one, because it's a kind of fresh. So I believe I will feel the difference. I'll feel the difference for sure. A few other things I discovered about the Maxsym. Stay tuned. Alright guys, this is the stuff I was telling you about last time. This it was frozen, I couldn't show you. But this is the fuel cap, and it's seating. Now it is there you go, this is closed. You don't need a key to open the seating, it's just easily accessible like this. But as I told you before, it's a bit sacrificed. The space available is a bit small. So even to open the tank cap, right, it's not easy. I mean, it's not that it's difficult, but it's a bit fiddly. Put the keys in there, and then there you go. So it's just one piece basically, and you close it like this. So basically the key make it the whole tank cap rotating. See, there you go. See, so there is no real, it's not really a lock, it's just a seat for a key, and it is supposed to keep somebody else from just twisting it over. It's a bit fiddly. This is a bit in the way, and when you have this big gas nozzle, it's not easy at all. But okay, fair enough. And then they keep doing this kind of covers, you know, and I still don't know why. What's the point of it? Do you know? I have no idea. Anyway. Closed. Okay, second thing. Stay tuned. I always forget to tell you. The saddle. The saddle can be opened in two ways, right? So, the first way is with a key. Hold on a second. Alright, today is a very busy day here, guys. There is people working, kids, cats, everything moving today. Is unbelievable. It's really, really busy. So anyway, saddle. Saddle closed. Okay. So you can open it in two ways. First, with the key just inserted, without pushing or doing anything, just twist left. And the saddle open. There you go. Or otherwise, you can switch on the ignition, and then you have this beautiful, oops. Don't know if you can hear it. It's an electrical system that opens the saddle. One of the things you need to know about the saddle is that this thing does not fall closed if you just drop it. It doesn't close like this. So if you are trying to do cool and just drop the saddle down and expecting it goes into lock, it does not. You have to push it. So you have to push it more or less at this level. You know, just give it a push, and you see now it's closed, and you have to do it on the other side until it does click. So you can open it again. Let's see. Boink. There you go. And the reason for that is these two seatings here are actually elastic. They are not just fold locks. You have really to push it down. Otherwise it doesn't close. Which is something I didn't like at the beginning. But then I thought, okay, hold on a second. That means that actually my chances of locking my keys inside is limited, because sometimes, you know, you have the saddle open and you start to get your keys and you start to mess around, and you maybe put it in a pocket, and then you end up having the keys inside there. And if you just do like this, you lock your keys inside your motorcycle, which is a great thing to do, especially if you want to do it in your day. That's perfect. So in this way, because you actually need to push down the saddle in order to close it, your chance to locking your keys inside is limited, which is good. I can see a logic into it. All right, so what else? I think that's more or less it. I mean, the Maxsym is doing extremely well, and still very happy with that. And then I will see how this muffs things behave in traffic. I think I will go for a short ride to familiarize myself with them before hitting the highway, because I don't want to get in troubles when I'm 130 and I don't know what to do. So I think I need a little bit of a practice right now and see how they behave. And off we go. All right, guys, as usual, thank you very much for looking at this video. I hope you learned something new. Subscribe, leave a like, comment, ask questions. I really like to get in touch with you guys and to learn something from you as well, because, you know, there are a lot of things I can learn about this specific scooter, but also, you know, about a lot of other things. What I can tell you is that for the moment I'm really happy. Let's see, how many kilometers did I ride now? Let's see if it is written there. No. Hold on. No. Mode. Almost 7,000 kilometers, guys. Almost 7,000 kilometers. That's cool. By the way, let's see, these are the miles. I want to have the trip. I want to have the other trip. How many trips do I get? Alright, but I want to have the oil indicator. There you go. Ah, perfect. So, perfect. So they have reset, when they change the oil, they have reset the counter. So this oil is now 50 kilometers and a half. Cool. Yeah, pretty happy. I will not try to start it because it is on the side stand now, and it is locked, properly locked, as it should be locked, with a good old big pole and with a big authorized insurance rated chain. So even if it gets stolen, I will be able to ask money back from my insurance. Fantastic, guys, thank you so much. Again, leave a like, subscribe, comment, ask away. Always here to help. Hope it was useful. Goodbye now.